Hey everyone, my name's Silver Fox.
I'm KFC Dad and welcome back to another video.
Yes, KFC Dad, is it going to be a sad one for us?
It is, Silver Fox. This will be the last time Jamie Vardy plays at the King Power Stadium when we go to the game on Sunday. It will be a very emotional and sad day, won't it be?
Heartbroken.
Yeah. So what we want to do with this video is kind of make it our own little tribute to the GOAT, Jamie Vardy. 13 years at the club, and we've had a few interactions with him since he came. So we're going to go through them one by one.
Jamie Vardy signed 2012 with Leicester City.
Yes, he did sign for the Foxes in 2012 for £1 million, a then record for a non-league player. And some people said we were mad paying out £1 million for a non-league, unproven player. We were at that time we were in the Championship, weren't we?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Mind Silver Fox, can you tell me of your first and earliest interaction that you had with Jamie Vardy?
I went to school and then went to Nanny's, and he picked me up. I was about 11 years old, Dad.
11 years old, so that would have made it around 2013.
Yes.
And I can remember that. You got a picture from Nanny's, and then I said to you, why don't we go and get something to eat? And I let you pick somewhere, and you said what?
Frankie Benny's.
Yes, so we went to Frankie and Benny's. Now see this picture here? That was our first interaction with Jamie Vardy. We were sitting at the table, and you said to me, look Dad, look who's over there. And it was Jamie Vardy. And at that time, we weren't on any podcasts, we weren't on any videos, and I think we were both a bit shy at that time, weren't we, of going up to and approaching players or anyone like that. But you plucked up the courage to go up and ask him for a picture, didn't you?
He let me.
Yeah, I think he was there with his son that day.
Yeah, he was, and his son were only 5 years old.
Yeah, so, that picture there, 2013, was our first interaction with Jamie Vardy. Okay, Mind Silver Fox, so you mentioned you were at school, you were 11 years old, and you had a visit from a goat on at your school, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So this picture here right now is of you and Jamie Vardy, but you look very tearful in that one. What happened that day?
Because it was a shock, and he was there.
Yeah, so we've got to say that your school is a special needs school. It's called Dorothy Goodman.
I was there.
Yeah, and because many of you know already, mine does have disabilities. He's profoundly deaf. He has some learning difficulties. He's autistic. He has a bit of ADHD. So he's got a lot of things going on, and
it will not stop me.
No, he never stops him, and you never give up. That's a good thing about you. But I want to know more about when Jamie came to the school.
Yeah, this is band online ambassador for our school.
So he was an ambassador for your school.
Yes.
Him and Becky Vardy.
Yes.
Well, a lot of people don't know that he used to do stuff like that, and no one reported anything like that. And yeah, so he's an ambassador for your school.
Yes.
Now this next picture is Vardy signing your shirt.
He did.
And you still have that shirt?
Yes.
Where is it now?
It's at my mum's.
In a frame, I guess.
Yes.
And who else has signed that shirt?
Harry Maguire, Madston, Chipwell.
Okay, so you've got quite a lot of signatures on there.
Yes, and Kevin.
Kevin?
Sharky.
Oh, okay. Albrighton, you mean? Whose nickname is Kevin. Okay, so that's another thing that a lot of people don't know.
And Big Red Morgan.
As well.
And also Evora. Evora.
So how many times did Jamie Vardy come to your school?
Perhaps 4 times.
And you met him every time?
Yes.
So that's how you got started to get to know Jamie Vardy. And what year was this? This was what? 2013 as well?
Yeah.
So he started doing his charity work straight away.
Yes.
Since he came to the club. That's amazing, mate. Okay, now I remember this photo very, very well. This photo was when you were a mascot.
Yes, against Millwall.
Yes, I think this is 2012 as well. We played against Millwall. It was a night game.
And it was freezing.
It was cold. And in that dressing room were players like Jamie Vardy,
Kane,
Harry Kane,
Michael Keane,
there was
Anakin,
yeah,
Matty James,
David Nugent.
Yeah.
I remember that day very well. We walked into the stadium and we had a chaperone that took us around everywhere. And there is a funny part to this because you kept disappearing. You were a cheeky little monkey. You kept disappearing, and the chaperone, the lady, kept saying to me, "Where's he gone now? Where's he gone now?" And then they were looking for you, and you know where he'd gone? He'd gone to Nigel Pearson's office. And Nigel Pearson, he had a chat with him, and Nigel Pearson brought him back out. And here's the photo. Look, this one. And when he brought him back out, he came back, and then we went to the changing rooms at the time, and you met all the players. Anthony Knockhart, Nugent, Schlupp.
Yeah, and also when you give massive cuddle to me, Smichael.
Smichael, yeah, he was on the treatment table, I think.
Yeah.
And Wes was on the treatment table as well.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some photos here of that as well. So that was a really good day, the mascot day. So that's another interaction with Jamie Vardy.
And also, I'm going to tell you 12. It was Easter. He gave me chocolate.
Yes, he did give you. He gave you an Easter egg, and you met the Birch and everyone, didn't you?
And Philip Fox.
Yeah. So that's another interaction with Jamie Vardy. Now, another thing that people may or may not know that you haven't just interacted with Jamie Vardy, you've also interacted with Becky Vardy.
Yes.
Now, I think the first meeting and where you was with Becky Vardy, where you met Becky Vardy, I remember it well. I think we were just about to win the league, and we were at Crystal Palace away.
Yes, her dad was there as well.
And I think at half time, you went over to see her, and they took this photo.
Yes.
Very clobbered up, and you met Becky Vardy, and I think I remember well. In that game, we were just about to win the league, and we sang for half an hour. You know you won't believe us. You know you won't believe us. You know you won't believe us. We're gonna win the league. And we sang that for half an hour at the Palace ground. Everyone had gone, and we didn't leave. We were in that away end for half an hour just singing that.
It was amazing on that day, Dad.
It was amazing. So that's another interaction with the Vardys. Now, if we look up here, just there, look, that shirt. Let's talk about that shirt, because that's another interaction with the goat.
I will give him some stick.
So this was 2019, New Year's Day, and we were playing against
Everton.
Away.
I'd had my foot done.
Yeah, so you had not so long ago, you had an operation, a reconstruction of your foot. Oh, that was a big operation, and you were in a wheelchair, but you still went to the games, even away, and we took you in a wheelchair. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And on that day, we were sitting right at the front because you were in a wheelchair. And I remember Vardy was probably 12 yards in front of you, warming up, and you was giving him a bit of stick. And we won that game 1-0.
And Vardy scored a goal.
Yeah, and
he did a FA kick as well.
Did he?
He fell up. He went to that.
I don't remember that, but you surely remember it. And then at the end of the game, he came over and gave you the shirt, which resulted in these pictures with you and Vardy's shirt, and been up there since then, and that was since 2019.
Yes.
So that's another interaction with the Vardys.
Yes.
Okay, so another time, I think this was past the pandemic, and it was 2022.
Yes.
And it was pre-season, and I left you there because you said you wanted to meet the players.
Yes.
And
Guess what? Who I seen? The goat.
and you met both. You met the Vardys.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's a couple of pictures here of Becky Vardy and Jamie Vardy. On that day, it was a pre-season.
Yes, it was. It was, and also he was training as well, doing bits. And also he was with Brendan Rodgers that time.
Yes, I think the season after, didn't we get relegated?
And then that, yes.
Okay, so that's another interaction with the Vardys. Okay, so let's remember back to this one. So this one was in the Championship.
Yes.
And we were playing
Hull City away.
Hull City away. I think Vardy was playing, wasn't he?
Yes.
But then you noticed in the crowd, Becky Vardy.
Was there.
And she very kindly come and spoke to you, didn't she?
She knows me very well.
She does. And there's this little video that goes with that day in Hull.
He scored 2 goals, Dad. Vardy.
Did he, that day?
Yes.
Your memory is much better than mine. But this is the video. Now, this next one, we were invited by the club to come and do... What's that?
It's Vardy giving the wins.
We were invited by the club to come and do a photo shoot for Christmas.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was amazing because we went to the Seagrave, and the players that were there were Vardy,
Mayan, Herbison.
and there was a couple of women's players, was there?
Yeah. Like Missy Goodwin.
And Junior likes it.
Yeah.
So it was a good photo shoot, and we were on the campaign, and we got to meet Vardy again, didn't we?
Yes.
We had a little chat with him, and these are the photos and videos from that day.
Yes.
And also on that day, he did sign our Championship 24 shirt. He signed it, Mavididi signed it, and
Herbison
signed it as well. And we still have that shirt, it just needs a frame. Okay, Mayan, tell me about this picture here.
The Vardy the goat, and obviously I was dyed my hair blonde, and then I met Jamie Vardy at Norwich City.
Away.
Yes, and he was pissing it down the rain.
This is because we were staying in the hotel that overlooks the Norwich City pitch, and we didn't have to rush to get back on the coach. We didn't have to get back, so we were staying in the hotel, and you could go and see the players.
Yes.
So that's where you've seen him. That's in the Championship season as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
You also went to that launch when he launched his
Goat. Jamie Vardy number 9.
yeah,
The goat.
that's what you've got on, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
I'm wearing it now.
and this.
I will never take it off.
Well, you have to sometimes when you have a bath or a shower. So you met the Vardys then as well, didn't you? I was at the club shop.
You didn't go.
I didn't, because some of us have to work, mate. So no, I didn't go to that, but you met them then.
And also I had a chat with Becky Vardy as well.
That's good. So our last interaction with the Vardys was Forest away.
Yes.
So Forest away, Becky Vardy was there, and Jamie was playing. We were hoping he could score his 200th goal, but unfortunately he didn't. But you did get to see Becky Vardy, and you tried to get a prediction from her, didn't you?
She said no score. I can't. What do you mean today then, Becky Vardy? What do you think today then? What's more? Yeah, go on. What do you say then? Oh, this sister, come on, Bradley. Say it. Come on, Leicester. Say that.
She couldn't, but she was surrounded by 3 or 4 bodyguards to make sure she's okay. But What I like about her, she's always welcoming, and she, always has time for you.
Yeah, she's a legend.
Yeah. So that's the same for Vardy. We are going to miss Vardy, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm heartbroken. I don't want him to go. Never.
I don't want him to go either. Because
I can see him. I think he will come back. You know what? I can see what he'll be doing for us.
But maybe he could come back one day as a manager.
Hopefully, he does that for us.
Yeah. But it will be a very, very sad occasion. We do have this flag that will be showing on that Sunday. This is the goat flag that we've had delivered today for Sunday. So this is all our, well, not mine, mostly Mayan's, interactions with the Vardys over the years.
And also you met Vardy as well.
I have met him, but not as much as you have. And he knows you. He follows you on Instagram.
He told me.
Yeah, he's a goat. So we will miss you, Mr. Jamie Vardy, and we'll wish you all the best for whatever you do next.
No, I like your scoring when you do the funny things.
Yeah, we shall eagerly follow you wherever you go and see what you're up to. So it's adios from both of us, and I hope you enjoyed our little stories of when we've interacted with the Vardys.
And then like and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, like and subscribe to the channel if you like our content, and we will see you most likely on Sunday.